How do you wear that? Oh my god. Doesn't it hurt her neck? Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 4, Episode 8, the Season 4 finale for Elite. We are here, we're back. The title of the episode is Before I Go Part 2. And yeah, well, previous episode was crazy, to say the least. This season, I have enjoyed the first half of the season more than I have enjoyed it the second half. But I have high hopes for this episode, so I hope that it really does deliver something more, and also to keep me wondering for what might happen next season. We are going to have a next season, right? Or I haven't heard that this show has been canceled, so I don't think that, right? Oh my god, imagine if I'm saying this and this is actually the series finale. I wouldn't know. Anyway, so we're gonna watch episode 8. Like I said, I hope that they do something that keeps me wondering and keeps me enjoying Elite, because this season has not been the best season of Elite. The first 3 seasons are just amazing. And this one has been trying to build up a little bit more on the characters, not making the right decisions always, but you know, I can appreciate the character grow. The character-driven storylines, that it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I have enjoyed this season, you know, and the new characters are very likable. I like Mencia. I like, I don't know why I keep calling him Christian, but that's not his name. His name is Patrick. Why keep calling him Christian? In my head, I call him that. I don't know, but I like Patrick. I also like, Ari, I like her as well, but you know, let's see what this episode has in store for us. And yeah, I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited as well. Give it a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. Go to Patreon to watch the uncut extended version. Thank you for allowing me and like joining me to watch the 4th season of this incredible show. Hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be doing. If there's a season 5, I'm going to be doing season 5 as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's just begin with season 4, episode 8 of Elite. Here we go. Okay, we're finally gonna know, or at least have a better clue what happened with Addie. Oh yeah, awkward conversation. You know what, Guzman? You haven't been that good of a friend either. So, I mean, that doesn't mean that what Samu did was right. I'm not trying to excuse anything, but like, you both need to check up what friendship means. That's not what you guys do. At least not this season. Don't let him cool down. I mean, just let him cool down, you know. You guys really fucked up. Let's be real. Let's be real here. I will still tell him. I will still tell him, though, Ander. I will still tell him, yeah, boy, you need to stay and finish high school. After that, you can go and, like, travel around the world and do whatever the hell is that you want. But before that, you have to go to school. I wouldn't be that happy, to be honest. I don't know, but like having a diagnosis like that one, it can change so many things, right? So I don't know, who am I to judge? Oh, I hate this. I hate this. Where's Armando so I can beat the hell out of him? Is he like going and like he's never coming back? How did that alarm didn't sound with all the shit that she has on?
Rebeca, feliz Navidad.
Come on, come on.
Por favor.
Ari. This might be important, you know? Why would she reach out to you Not like you're the nicest person around. I think it's okay for you to tell her.
Mira, lo que voy a contar de Mencía no lo hago ni por si su hermana puede ayudarla ya que a mí no me deja.
Thank you. Yes, that is important. That I do. You know what? She's risking the fact that she might not ever talk to her. Like right now, there might be some way for her to get her back. I don't know, you know? But like saying this to Ari is really risking that, right? And she's willing to do it as long as she's safe. Talk about more pure love than the one that Rebecca has for Mencía. And Mencía for her as well. She's just scared and in a terrible situation, you know? A surrogate?
Calle, solo te pido un segundo, ¿vale?
No, Philip.
No.
Pero déjate...
No,
She said no.
Fuera que hay cámaras, que a ti te gustan mucho, ¿no?
Yeah, true.
Porque solo lo pillaste cuando salí corriendo de tu limusina.
It's true. She is just speaking facts. She said no more than once. One time should have been enough for you to stop. Okay, that is what a good person, a good man, a good person, okay, does. Like, if that other person says no, hey, I'm stopping. Okay, why? Because I'm not a disgusting person. Okay, so I'm gonna stop. No means no always. That no didn't mean, oh, like I'm praying just hard to get. No. Okay, Philippe. I don't know if this didn't taught you this when you, I don't know, in previous schools or whatever. I mean, you will think a prince will know this, right?
Calle. Lo siento. De verdad que lo siento.
Yeah. I don't believe you. I really don't believe him. And you, that bitch, the Benjamin, thought that he had her figure out.
Que no, coño. Ni puto caso. Y lo resuelvo yo sola.
No, honey.
No me decía que es que siempre dices lo mismo. Y al final lo único que haces es subir hacia adelante y tus problemas nos los comemos el resto.
No, she...
Es que podrías confiar un poco más en tu familia. Vamos a contárselo a papá.
No.
Pero puedes dejar de estar enfadada todo el rato con papá y con todo el mundo.
Benjamín, ni una puta palabra, ¿me oye?
He intentado
She's
quitarte de mi
scared.
cabeza.
She is scared, okay? I sympathize with how Mencía feels right now. Okay? I also understand that Ari is like, no, like we need to say something, we need to speak up. And while I love the tough love, you need to understand and you need to sympathize with her. And you need to be able to create a safe environment for her to be able to speak up. You know what I mean? Because it's not enough with just like, I'm pushing you. Like, you need to do this. No, it's more of like understanding, sympathizing with her. Oh my God. The way I'm upset.
Todas las formas posibles.
They really do love each other. Like, I hate that they have destroyed him this season, you know? Because they still love each other. Oh, sweetheart.
Nacido con ese ímpetu tan propio de él. Y nosotras con la capacidad de templarlo.
Did we travel back to the 1900s or the 1800s? Like, what is this woman on? I'm sorry, but like, if you continue to encourage this, next time your son, you know, other than being like, not being able to say, like, to stop, next time he might actually rape someone. Do you realize that? Do you want that for your son? Like, no, what you need to teach him is like, you know what, my son? Once a girl tells you no, you stop. I don't care if you feel that there's the instincts that you're like, no, you're not an animal. We're not animals. Like, what is she on? What is this woman on? Cayetana, just walk away from this bullshit. Just walk away.
Y ese es un don poderosísimo.
You...
No hay que renegar de la biología ni montar un drama para cambiarlo.
The way I want to slap this woman. The way I want to, like, just ship her off to whatever place she came from. Like, probably from the 1800s. I swear, what is she on?
Olvídate de otras chicas de aquí y de allí.
I can't believe this. I hate that the mom makes her think that she won the lottery with Philippe. Someone who film her, you know, without her consent, who has apparently a history about doing this exact same thing with with another girl. And let's just remind ourselves that on that folder, Cayetana's wasn't her only name. It was not the only file there. There were multiple other girls who slept with him, and he filmed them without consent. And then he was like, he doesn't know any boundaries, and he was ready, if she wasn't strong enough, to go on with and have sex with her, rape her. That is the correct word. Rape her. He was okay with doing that, even though she kept saying no, 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 no. And she kept saying, stop. He didn't stop. He didn't give a damn. And now the mom is like, you want a prize with my child? Are you insane, woman? And like that, what she said, like, oh man, are born with this, you know, with her very Frenchy accent. Oh, they're born with this. I probably sound like I don't know what I sound like, but like they are born with this, you know, instinct. And like, you didn't, like, your son is not a dog or an animal. Your son can understand things, right? It's just he chose not to. The way I want to snap that woman's neck. And I hope that Cayetana, you know, believes in herself, and she will be like, no, you're a piece of shit. So I'm walking away. Bye. I think Azucena is doing something like trying to open his eyes, you know, Omar. And like, you don't want regrets at the end of the day. And that you might have that if you guys continue with this, right? I don't know. I love that they're very social distancing. The two people together, I mean. I'm so glad that he doesn't look that happy. Oh, hello.
El ímpetu de su hijo no es un tema de biología, Su Alteza.
Yeah.
Es una de educación.
Ooh, yes! 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 Yes, Cayetana! Yes! Oh, yes!
Que les jodan.
Yes! This is the type of girl support I need. Yes! Yes! You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone, Cayetana. And you are a piece of shit. She's a piece of shit. But like good casting because they actually look alike.
Officiellement,
Qui a souvent dû être le cas.
Holy hell. Well, whose fault is that?
Mon rôle, quoi.
But that is the thing. You shouldn't be like threatening him, because if you saw a red line, you should have stopped everything and get him help, you know, and actually let him learn from his mistakes rather than just covering shit up. You're creating this monster that you are now saying, okay, now it's time for you to do your own shit, which it is, but at the end of the day, you are also there to, you know, partially be blamed. Like, his actions are his own. I'm not gonna blame the mom for what he did, but like, I will blame her for, you know, not helping him when maybe things weren't as bad as they could be right now.
¿Vale? Son dos cosas diferentes.
Well, it's okay if
Mira, tú me
he
has
wants
dicho
to
a mí-
be in a monogamous relationship, and it's completely okay for Addie to not want to be in one. You know, it's up to him to say yes or no. At least now she came clean about it, right? Although I do have a feeling she likes Samuel a little bit better than Guzman, right?
Y 1000 veces que tenga... Porque a mí no me gustaría perder a Omar por eso.
You guys are not the best example of a healthy relationship,
Hablar con ella,
Alejandro.
venga.
Oh my god. Oh, Mencia, calm down. So Armando is here. Oh, I hate this.
Te espero en media hora en el embarcadero del lago.
Is that Rebecca?
Escúchame.
Oh, hello. Looking good.
Sale mejor si haces ese viaje que tanto deseas.
That's the healthy thing
lo digo
to
en
do.
serio. Te esperaré si quieres que te espere.
I mean, you don't have to
Haciendo
wait.
nuestras cositas, que ni yo soy mi hermana ni...
I think this is the best thing that you guys
Eres
can
feliz si
do.
eres feliz.
That is really what love is about. I know they were capable of, so I don't know why they decided to just mess with them so much throughout the season.
¿Qué te pasa?
That she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be with you.
Te has metido en mi
Niñata.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Are we kicking ass? Did you saw that? She was like, I'm about to like, God, yes, saving her girl. Oh my god, I love this. But like, this is so dangerous.
¿Pero qué haces? Diablos, voy a estar ahí. ¿Te ha quedado claro?
Oh.
¡Decía!
Honestly, Mencia should tell her dad. Oh my.
Me da exactamente igual que mi hermana no quiera hablar.
¿Qué mierda quieres?
Voy a contárselo todo a mi padre, Armando. Y él, en un chasquido de dedos, te va a joder la vida. Porque eres un grandísimo...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just give him the phone. Just. Oh my. I told you. Didn't I told you it was Armando? I called it. Can they fucking stop? I mean, good for you guys, but like, can you guys like?
Maintenant
Oh
que
my
l'enregistrement
God.
de ma voix, de ma... Et yo a ti.
But oh my god, Addie! Okay, but we know that Addie's okay, but Armando did... Oh, that's why his hand was hurt.
Por favor, ven y escúchame.
That's his phone. Or your phone. This fucking bitch! Oh my god!
No. ¡Ari!
Be careful, call 911!
¿Estás bien? Vale. Quédate.
But how did she wasn't in the lake? Oh, she might just fall down. Oh, she falls. Oh. Guzman, just be careful, please. You should have called 911 or whatever the emergency number is, and then, you know, because Addie can identify him. The fuck? Leave him alone. Oh my god. Are you gonna shoot him with a flare? I mean, it's not like you don't deserve this shit, but like, oh my god, Guzman. Take it! So, haven't you learned anything from hiding? You know, pieces of evidence? Oh. Oh, that's why she survived. She was upside down. She's not drowning. Oh my god. Oh, Guzman. And now we have to hide this.
Ese puto cerdo estaba...
Punto.
I mean, you guys are making your...
Confieso lo que he hecho.
Oh, but she... Oh no, she's still upside down.
Contrario. Estamos...
Honestly, but you can call it like... Can you call it self-defense though? Kinda, because yes, you went like... You could say, I went after him because I thought she was okay. You know? And I went after him so he wouldn't have... Like, it's just things of the moment, you know? And he thought, I'm gonna catch him. And then he started beating him up. But the bullet, the thing is, the flare was... Yeah, right? So, I don't know. But it's Ali's gonna say it wasn't him, right? After what you did? I mean, she doesn't know, but still, you know. Guzman is not a bad person, even though he has acted out of character this entire season, you know, but... He's going. He's saying... Is he saying goodbye?
Y ya.
And then we don't have to deal with Armando next season. I mean, did they hide a body? What did they do? Oh. Did he find him? Did he go with Andep? Or did he went to New York? I know this is breaking your heart, Omar. But it's good. There won't be regrets later. This is the only healthy thing I have seen them do this season. They should have taken care of this relationship a lot better than they did. Wait.
No les digas nada, Cayetano y Omar, ¿vale?
Que no, coño.
No, of
Te lo
course.
juro.
Why will she say anything? But like, are they saying goodbye? Like, this feels like very like forever type of. They're going to come back next season, right?
Te quiero.
I can't believe they're really going and like. I don't like this. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. That's it from the OG group. Wait, are they leaving the show? No, you're shitting me right now, right?
Ven.
You know, I actually like this. I'm glad that this is how they are ending the season with them. That's good. I like that. You really need to understand that that guy was abusing your daughter, right? Oh, Mencia. Oh, I wanna cry. Oh, you decided to throw him in the lake? Oh! I'm glad. I mean, I don't like that they are the ones serving justice, but I'm glad that he's dead. This looks so creepy. That body's going to rise back up, right? Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 4, episode 8 of Elite. And it was a good episode. It was a good season finale. Thing is, that ending with Guzman and Ander leaving, that's not permanent, right? That it can be. Like, you're not about to like leave me with like only 4 characters out of the, I don't know, 300 that I used to know. Like, you already took Nadia, Lou, Carla, Valerio, who else did you took? Polo, you know, Mariana, Marina, whatever her name was. You know, you have taken a lot of characters from me. I mean, I didn't really care about Malik previously, but like, from the OGs, plus Cayetana, because Cayetana I think was on the second season, right? Yeah, but like, or third season. I think she was on the third season. I don't remember, but like, you're telling me, and Rebecca also, right? She was not on the first season. Was she in the first season? No, she wasn't. Was she? No, she was in the second season. Anyways, but you like, basically Omar and Samu are there from like the get-go, and then the other two, we know them for a long time, and now you're taking Guzman and Ander away from me? Look, I may not have been too happy with them, and I think they took unnecessarily steps backwards for both of the characters for the sake of just creating drama. Okay? I mean, I'm not gonna say that this was like the best season in terms of character growth for Guzman and Ander. It wasn't. Like, the one that had the most growth is Cayetana. Rebe as well, because she is she's learning to trust, and she's getting back up after the breakup with Samu, and like, that's lovely. But I think that they're the only two who had any like significant, and Omar, right? The significant character growth, and that they kind of stayed true to who they are and who they want to be, right? Because Samu and Guzman in this fight with Ari, it was crazy, okay? It was just like taking Guzman back to season 1, making him behave that way towards Samu, and at the end, by the end, he's like, you will have been a great brother-in-law, because that is what he says. You could have been a great brother-in-law. And like, you have him shitting on Samu the entire season, but saying, no offense, dude, but you are crap. Not because you say no offense, it's not going to be offensive, So you took so many steps back with Guzman and Samu in order to create this love triangle that really didn't suit anyone at the end of the day. I mean, Adi seemed to have chosen Samu, which I could totally go with it. But like, what I don't understand is like, one second you see Guzman crying over breaking up with Nadia, next second he's obsessed with Adi. And I know that you wanted to play this as Guzman had something to do, just to keep that mystery going, that, Guzman went crazy and he was just sexist and that this to Adi, but like, to completely destroy a character just to drive that plot, because they basically did not have anything else to hold on to trying to make you think, maybe it was this person, maybe it was that person. Honestly, they could have done this with Patrick and show us that he might have been a little bit more aggressive towards some people or towards some, emotions, and he's aggressive in that way. And we could have believed for longer that it was him. Or that if it was Guzman, like, for him to not be such an asshole. And it turned out that, oh my God, like, what if something just went off with him? I could have buy that as well. I don't know. I think it was a lot of unnecessary drama with the love triangle that at the end I don't feel like it paid off. I, however, called it. My suspects for who did that to Ari were Guzman, because he was acting very fishy. At one point it was Ander. And then I thought that it was Armando, because it just, I don't know why it made sense in my head. He was the most awful person. And after being abusing Mencia for such a long time, I would have liked, after abusing Mencia, what am I saying? After abusing Mencia, it just clicked in my head that it could, it's most likely that it could be him, the one who ultimately hurt Adi. And I was right, which it's good. I like that some things, I like the shows that unlike Pretty Little Liars, they throw clues at you, and then at the end of the day, they pay off, and they don't try to go crazy and say, oh, we're gonna just randomly said that one of the characters had a twin, and the twin is an evil twin. You know, because that was basically what PLL did after season 3. Everyone had a twin. They were all evil. And, you know, at the end, they were A. And, like, it was so dumb, you know? So I'm glad that on this show, they are not doing that just for the sake of doing it. And they actually, you know, try to somehow make sense out of this. And it does pay off. You know, I totally see him, Armando, being a freaking abuser, you know, being able to hit a lady and you know, be able to try to like kill a person in order to keep his dirty little secrets. So I do 100% believe that it's 100% believable that it was Armando at the end of the day. Not surprised, but happy that, you know, it does make sense. I felt terrible for, you know, about what was happening with Mencia. Like, the minute she got the text, she was looking everywhere. She knew she was being watched, and like she was like that single performance from the actress in that moment, that she looked alone and she was surrounded by people. She looked trapped. Doors were wide open and everything, but she still looked like someone was just grab her and put her in a box in that second. Like, that she was completely alone, completely helpless. And that gets to tell you, yes, that's exactly how they feel. Even though they are surrounded by people, they feel alone. They feel like they can't say anything, and that, you know, they will always, like, they in some way deserve what they are happening, because Mencia blames herself for everything. And you have to understand, she's a victim, and she needs the help to make her understand that this was not her fault. Was it a bad decision? We all made bad decisions as young people, as adults, like, but no one deserves to feel the way she was feeling. No one deserves to be abused. No one deserves to feel, you know, to be vulnerable and being taken advantage of. No one deserves anything that happened to Mencia this season. Okay, you might say, oh, well, she wanted quick, like, he was taking advantage of a vulnerable girl who was having issues in her home. He knows how to track her victims. He knew how to track her victims. He knew that he needs to keep them under. And in order to do that, he needs to figure out, you know, things about them to be able to control them. That's what he did. Now, he's a scary dude. So I don't think this will be the last thing we know about Armando. And we are probably going to know, like, I mean, what he used to work at, no, he used to study at Las Encinas. But I'm going to think that he has some, like, freaky business going on that might come back next season when the body resurface. That body's not going to stay down there. Even though they put a heavy thing and, like, they got rid of the body, it's not going to stay there. You know, and they're probably going to, like, that's the reason why I don't think that at least Guzman is not going away forever. Because I think Guzman, like, he's the one who killed Armando. So what? Are we going to blame Samu for all of this? Like, how many times are we going to blame Samu for everything that happens on this show? Like, stop. And, like, you do not want to blame, what is her name? You don't want to blame Rebecca. You don't want to blame anyone. So, I'm pretty sure he's coming back. Same thing is going to happen with Ander, right? Ander, another character who went back to, like, season 1, not talking to anyone type of, like, character. Which I hate it. Because, again, unnecessary drama, right? I mean, I just, like, and what the things that I don't like about it, about this entire situation, is that it always seemed like Omar was the one who loved him more. that Omar was the one putting up with him, you know, and that Ander didn't really care, when we know that he does, you know. So I am glad that by the end, they learn that they need to have a healthy relationship. And Omar understands that you can keep him, you know, because right now it might seem like a nice sacrifice, but at the end of the day, you don't want the regret growing on him and telling him that, you know what, actually this was all for nothing, you know, because I regret not going when I had the chance to see the world and things like that. So I'm very sad for the relationship, but I'm also like kind of happy that they actually took a healthy step, right? Because the world doesn't end tomorrow. They will meet again, hopefully next season, and we'll see what happens there. You know, Rebecca and Mencia this season have been truly amazing. Not something I was expecting, but I want to know a lot more about them, and I want to see them as a relationship with their issues, yes, but without any other external force. Now, the fact that Mencia says that she feels scared all the time that he might come back might be the thing that makes Rebecca tell her, don't worry, honey, Armando's not coming back because we actually killed him. You know, Guzman did. So it might lead to that. I mean, Guzman said to her, don't tell anything to Omar or Cayetana, you know, so that secret might come out because of that thing that Mencia said. At the end, when Mencia's talking to her dad, while the dad is upset and throwing things around, I wish I could have seen something more beautiful, more meaningful. For him to get upset, it's something I have seen like throughout the season. Okay? That's not my problem. I would have loved for him to just hug her and tell her that it will be okay, that he loves her and that he will want to protect her, you know? So I would have loved that a lot more than him throwing things around. It would have been more it will have more meaning to the season and to their entire arc if we try to rebuild their relationship and start with like, I love you, this was not your fault, everything will be okay, I'm going to like protect you because I love you, you know, and it's not your fault. Or like, and honestly, a hug will have done a lot better than him throwing things around. Because like your daughter, both of your daughters have experienced abuse and rape in the last few months and violence towards them. So why in the world would you want to be more violent, right? I honestly, like I said, a hug would have been a lot better than him throwing things around and it's scaring the both of them. I'm sorry, that's just my opinion. Anyways, what else happened? The whole Philippe Cayetana. When I'm talking about growth, I'm talking about growth, I am talking about Cayetana and Rebecca, okay? But now we're gonna focus on Cayetana. Like, the growth this woman had on this is in, like, choosing herself, believing in herself, and not believing that she will achieve, like, some sort of status because she is with someone else. Like, the fact that the mom, who is supposed to be royal, like, but at the end of the day, you know what? The message is, you know, that at the end of the day, a predator, criminal, rapist, abuser, whatever, it comes in all shapes and forms, and it happens in every single, you know, social status. It really doesn't matter. When you are a disgusting person, you will always be that. It doesn't matter how rich you are, how poor you are, it doesn't really matter. Okay, it comes from the education. And like I said, I'm not going to blame the mom for the things he does, but she does enable things on him. I am the firm believer, if I see my kid, for instance, because sometimes they, like, a kid, just picture that a kid will, like, see a pen that the kid likes, And he decides, from his, when there was no COVID, and he decides to take the pen because he likes it and it's not his. I will not be like the type of person or the type of mother or parent to tell my kid, oh, you should have done that. But like, if you like it, we're just going to pretend like it did not happen. Why? Because tomorrow it might not be just a pen. It might be something else that he wants and that he's going to take because you did not taught him that that is wrong. Okay? Or just because you told him, oh, it's wrong, but I'm going to hide it from you because I don't want anyone to think that my child steals things. So in order to protect this scandal surrounding a small event, then you start creating a monster. Okay? Yes, there's a point where his decisions, Philippe's decisions, are his, and he has to deal with them. The mom is right in that aspect. But the mom is also was and has been enabling this behavior on him for a long time. Because apparently he did the exact same thing that he did to Cayetana to another girl who the mom shot her up, to protect him from the rumors. And at the end of the day, he was not the victim. Because for a minute I thought, okay, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because I haven't actually heard the other girl. But that is what happens, There was the other girl was shot because he's royalty and who will believe her, and we put all the blame on the victim. At the end, it seemed like Philippe is trying to do the right thing by, confessing to his crime, or to whatever he did. Does that make him okay and an okay character for us to say, okay, he made a mistake? No, we're gonna move on. Yes, granted, people do make mistakes and people can change if they want, but I don't know. I will have to see a lot more from him than what he did to actually believe that there is change, coming. I don't know. The mom was terrible. You want to know why he is the way he is? Well, there is a mom who is just saying, oh yeah, now you want to, after I've been protecting you. He didn't need that type of protection. He really didn't need that type of protection. And it comes back to that thing that Guzman said during his dinner with Benjamin and Ari and Patrick about, you don't need to protect your kids in that way, in that suffocating way. You need to teach them how to do things, and throw them, the help that they need when they need it, but they need to come out of it on their own. And yeah, the same thing will have to happen with Philippe. We'll see how it goes. For the entire season, we kind of have believed that he was for half of the season, I think that he was a victim, that he was actually a good kid. Turns out he isn't. He is just not a good kid. Now, is there room for improvement? Always, and him apologizing to the woman that he did that, to the girl that he did that, good step forward, in my opinion. But will that be enough? We'll see. But I am so happy that Cayetana actually chose herself and chose to believe in herself that she could achieve the things that she wants to achieve on her own. And I love that she was the mom was, okay, now look nice for the pictures. And then she was repeating all the things that the mom said. Well, actually, you bitch. I love it, that moment. That was such a queen moment for Cayetana. Loved it. I think that she had the most character growth this season. The one that I loved the most. I would have loved to see a lot more of Cayetana instead of the love triangles that we had this season. I would have loved more of just Cayetana. Not Cayetana and Philippe. Just Cayetana. I would have loved to see that, to see more of her. Maybe next season we will see more of her. Because honestly, she was just amazing this season. But she definitely is the one who had the most character growth. Then is Rebecca. And then is Omar. Samu he's the same person. He still belittles himself, believes that he is not enough for, rich people. And he should know better by now, And yeah, but other than that, I don't think that any other character had a lot of character growth. Mencia did. I'm glad that she was able to talk to other characters. I was talking about the OG characters from previous seasons. But definitely, I like Mencia. I like Patrick. I also want to know so much more about Patrick. And, finally for him to be with someone who truly, it's not really about the sex, with them. Just imagine if Patrick gets together with someone who's not that interested in sex, or like someone who is like more onto the, what is a romantic, I think is the term, someone who's more into, will be able to be with him if he's in love with Patrick. I don't know. I think it could be an amazing thing, because he is all about, like, that is his one weapon, sex and looking hot and all of that, which comes to him effortlessly because he's just so cute. But I would have loved that type of challenge for him. Someone who will really want to be with him for him. And then, yes, the sex could happen or not, whatever, but I think that could be interesting, right? I like Addie. Don't really like her bitchy moments. I mean, her bitchy moments, like, don't reach the Lou bitching moments, She was okay. She was not at that level, though, because, I mean, the fire within Lou was just unstoppable. But they did their own thing, and I like Addie. I like her. And I want to see more of her, like, other aspects of her, her being more competitive. I would love that, but, like, without the bitchiness. Like, and, like, the friendship between Cayetana and her, and also her relationship with her sister, more girl power dynamic. I would love that a lot more than the drama with the love triangles. That it was not the best thing of the season, to say it like that. But yeah, what else happened? I don't think anything else happened. I really liked this season. Not as much as previous seasons, I'm not gonna lie. The first half was a lot better than the second half, but this last episode was really good. So that makes me overall like this season, but not like love this season. I mean, season 1, season 2, season 3. That was the peak for Elite. This season is not better than any of the previous seasons. Okay? But it's not like the worst thing I have ever witnessed. Like, it's not. But it's not the best season. Could it be the best season next year? Like, next season, could it be? Yeah. They have a lot of shit to do. They could do. Enough with the love drama. And, like, for them to come back to the mystery, for the show to be driven by the mystery, I would love that a lot more. Like, do you remember season 2 with the countdown of the hours? How many hours was Samu missing, and then to find out who killed Polo. Like, it was just like peak Elite at that moment. It was just incredible. This season has not reached that level, sadly. But it was good. It wasn't the best. It was good. So yeah, but let me know all your thoughts on the comment section down below. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell if you want to go to Patreon and watch my uncut extended version of this reaction. Click on the link on the description down below. There, I also have the short stories. I did not react to them. I mean, I did react to them, but I did not edit because I don't have the time to edit. Okay, so if you want to watch them, they're exclusively on Patreon for now. So go there and check it out. And maybe eventually they will make their way to YouTube. I really don't think so, but maybe, who knows. But yeah, thank you for all your support, both on Patreon and on YouTube. You guys are amazing. And for now, I think that's about it. Yeah, let me know if there will be a season 5. Let me know if Ander and Guzman and the actors are coming back, because if they're not, I'm going to like jump out of a building or something. Please tell me. And also that we're gonna get more Membeka, because I love them so much. One of the best things of the season, let's be real. But yeah, for now, that's about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, for all your support. I will see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Elite. Yeah, well, next season, actually. That's it. Mwah! Bye, guys.